Hello and welcome back to another Interpolar video. Today, really just going to be going over the European model, as we're really not seeing like a huge storm system within the next couple of days. So right now we have this current ongoing spring storm, which usually I talk about a name right now, but I can't. But right now we have this spring storm. It's going to be moving through the northeast. During the day today, could see some flooding, especially river flooding in the northeast, as there's going to be potentially maybe an inch of rain falling in some spots. Now, as we kind of see this low pressure system move off the coast, we have a clipper system coming through. Really nothing major here, maybe some showers throughout the northeastern part of the U.S. and the Great Lakes region. But then we start to see another round of storminess move into the west coast. Now, this is going to be kind of a major system in parts of California, where we could see an onshore flow of some moisture, but eventually we see this low pressure system move into the Central Plains. And as it does so, we have some snow in Canada, some snow in the Rockies, but mostly rain here, especially on the southern side, where we could see yet another severe threat moving through the area. Now, I do think this one will start even further west, maybe into central and western Texas, all the way up to Missouri, and we track this along. Now we're in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, maybe even Illinois, Indiana, and then we continue to follow this potential severe threat along into Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, and continuing Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee. Adding on here, this is mostly Wednesday the 30th into Thursday the 31st. Now we include Alabama, Georgia, Florida, another low pressure forms, maybe even into the Carolinas. But just another round of potentially major severe storms going to be popping up here in parts of the south. So that is the early signals from the European model, and that's why this video is so brief, because at this point this is just a signal, but it does make a lot of sense. We're seeing this current pattern where the storm system that we're currently talking about has a very similar setup to this potential storm here. Now, the current storm system that we are dealing with that produced tornadoes in Texas and Louisiana and Mississippi primarily had more of a northern flow. This is a more classic eastern flow of all these storms, but we could also see a lot of draw from the Gulf as normal. But we saw a lot of just the overall low pressure moving a lot further north quicker. This is more of a east-northeast type of flow. So a little bit of a shift in the jet stream just causes that. That's not a huge deal, but we do still have that same setup with that cold air from the Rockies spilling into the southern plains, that Gulf moisture being brought up, they interact, and then Tornado Alley is reactivated yet again this year. But that's about it. So when I do eventually, if this does happen, make a video on this storm, if you subscribe and click the bell, you will get notified when I do post that video on more in-depth coverage, as well as any other storms that I do decide to cover. I do think that I'll probably make a Clipper video. If this kind of stays how it is, we could see some, snow showers in areas maybe even as far south as Kentucky and the Carolinas, just because of how powerful this current system is. And then eventually maybe some western rain video. But eventually we're going to be talking about another severe threat. As always, we are now in severe weather season, so stay tuned here for any severe weather updates throughout this severe weather season. Subscribe and click the bell to get updates when I do post severe storm videos. But that's all I have for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.